Michael Cohen, under oath, pleaded guilty to, among things, paying Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal during the campaign. And he says he did it at the direction of the President of the United States. Did President Trump commit a crime?
As the president said, we've stated many times, he did nothing wrong. There are no charges against him, and we've commented on this extensively.
Then why not report these payments?
Again, I'm not going to get into the back and forth details. I can tell you, as the president has stated on numerous occasions, he did nothing wrong. There are no charges against him in this. And just because Michael Cohen made a plea deal doesn't mean that that implicates the president on anything.
John? Here today and say the president has never lied to the American people, because so many people now look back at that tape of him on Air Force One saying he knew nothing about these payments, when in fact we now know he knew everything about these payments. So has he lied?
Look, again, I think that's a ridiculous accusation. The president in this matter has done nothing wrong, and there are no charges against him. John?
The president said to Fox News in an interview with Ainsley Earhardt this morning that this could not have been an illegal campaign contribution because he paid the money. He put more than $60 million of his own money into the campaign. So how do you draw the line between, I mean, maybe this didn't flow through the campaign, but how do you draw the line between what was a campaign contribution and what might have been a payment to somebody for other purposes?
Look, I'm not going to get into the back and forth of the legal part of this. I would refer you to the president's outside counsel on that. As I told Cecilia, what I can tell you is what the president has stated a number of times. He did nothing wrong. There are no charges against him. Just because Michael Cohen has made a deal doesn't mean anything with regards to the president. Stephen?
Sarah, the president tweeted this morning in frustration that Michael Cohen broke. Perhaps you can shed a little bit more light on that, because the implication is that Michael Cohen gave up something that the president would rather stay secret. Is that what we should read into this, or is there another
The president has expressed his views on that. I don't have anything further to add.
Can I ask one other question? Is the president now planning on or intent on pardoning Paul Manafort?
The Manafort case doesn't have anything to do with the president, doesn't have anything to do with his campaign, and it doesn't have anything to do with the White House.
Margaret? Sarah?
I actually was going to ask about Manafort, but let me ask in a slightly different way. Even if it has nothing to do with the president, he still could have the power to pardon Mr. Manafort. Is that something that he's begun discussing with the team? Has he ruled it out? Does it come up? And
I'm not aware of any conversations regarding that at all.
Thanks. The question that I also
Other than actually when he was asked by a news outlet earlier this week, and he said that he hadn't been thinking about that at all.
Thanks. In times like this, not that there are that many times like this, White Houses often try to figure out whether there need to be any internal adjustments to deal with some of the political issues you're going to have now with the Hill, with voters, with internally with lawmakers. Is the White House making any adjustments in terms of responsibilities of chiefs of staff, of communications to donors, communications to supporters, how you intend to kind of respond both protectively and offensively to the crisis that you're now in?
I wouldn't view it that way at all, and would disagree with the premise of your question. The White House is focused on the same things that we were focused on the first day that we got here, and that is growing the economy, which is doing extremely well, protecting our borders, strengthening the safety and security of all Americans. Those are the things that we're focused on day one, January 20th, and those are the same things that we're focused on right now.